Good
Morning, everybody. Is this
Hi.
episode 12?
Episode
it's
12.
12.
Oh my gosh.
I
Can you
know.
believe we're still doing this? And like
Yeah.
people like it. Like I
Yeah.
love it. It's
Yeah.
so fun for us.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, episode 12 already.
Yeah.
I'm Marissa,
I'm Gail.
And I'm Ann.
and we're the Yarn Shop Girls.
We are.
And we're coming to you from East Greenwich, Rhode Island, and it is hot.
Yeah. From
Yeah.
the yarn shop.
From
Though.
the- yeah.
It's cool. It's
Yeah,
cool in here.
we're inside.
Yeah, we're
We
inside.
have the air conditioning
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Outside,
Not so much.
no, it's very hot.
Yeah.
So we took a couple weeks off, and we've been just busy doing things. We had a lot last time we talked to you. We were getting ready for the Anzula Trunk Show.
Oh, that's right.
That came in. Can
That
you
went
believe
well.
that was
That
2
went
weeks
really
ago?
well. Tomorrow. 2 weeks ago tomorrow?
Yeah, 2 weeks
Friday.
ago.
Yeah.
It was a
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, that's
Friday,
right.
yeah.
That was
That's
my
right.
4-hour
time-
hairdo.
Yes.
Time flies.
Wouldn't even know.
But that went really well.
It did.
Sabrina came in and
With a lot of stuff.
she had so much stuff.
Sabrina, hey, how are you?
Yep.
Thanks for coming.
Yep.
It was a great trunk show.
Sorry
Thank
I
so
missed
much.
you.
Yeah, it was really fun.
It-
We had a lot of there was a lot of nice yarn.
Yeah.
A lot of people came in to visit,
Yes,
and
definitely.
we had a big rainstorm that day.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was raining.
Yeah, it didn't make a
like-
difference though in the humidity.
No,
No.
it was raining like I've never seen it rain before. And then I went
Mm.
home, and there was a huge tree down in my neighborhood.
wow.
From that, there was a lot of wind damage that day. And then what else
Didn't
was
hold
going on?
us
My
back,
daughter had her
though. No.
wisdom teeth out,
Oh,
so I've been kind of home.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Not doing
okay
much.
though.
Yeah, she's doing
better.
Better. Every
yeah.
day's better.
Wow, 4 out at a time though. That's an
Yep.
undertaking.
Yeah.
It is. It is. Yeah. And they
Yeah.
gave the teeth to us.
Oh, they're
Awesome.
like this
Can
long.
you add it to
Yeah.
the baby teeth now?
Where are
I was
those?
like,
Yeah.
really? They
When I
gave
come
them to
across
us?
those, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I wonder
Yeah.
whose those are.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So
And did I really want to save them?
Yeah,
I know.
no,
It's like, why do
I
want
didn't.
them? But
I didn't. I'm
whatever.
bad.
Yeah.
I'm a bad mommy.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't do the
so-
hair. I didn't do the
I didn't do any of
teeth.
that.
No.
No, me neither.
No, it doesn't make us bad people, I
no.
guess.
No.
Anyway, so that's kind of
Where we're at.
where
huh?
we're at. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I was kind of looking ahead at the next couple of weeks, and we'll do another one in 2 weeks, another podcast in 2
Mhm.
weeks. And then I don't think we're going to be able to do one until the beginning of September
Right.
because I'll be taking my daughter to school.
Right.
And
We sometimes close the shop for a week in
Yeah.
August, so that's
Yeah.
what we'll be
and that
talking
will be
about
and-
later.
and
So
that
smack
will
in the
be
middle.
right
Right.
when we do it. I
Yeah.
think that's like the 24th or
Yeah.
something.
So
Right.
the
And I'll be
14th
away,
will be
so-
the next one that we do then.
Mhm.
Yeah. The
Mhm.
the 14th of
Yeah.
no, the 11th
11th
Of
of August.
August, somewhere
Yeah.
around then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will be the
Yes,
that will be
because
the
next
last
week
one
is the
till
4th,
September.
and then so the 11th.
That's
yeah.
my mother's
Yep.
birthday.
It is the
August
11th.
11th. Yeah.
Oh,
somewhere around there will come out.
so
So just so you can plan, and
Mhm.
but
Stay tuned.
So we can
stay
plan.
tuned.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can plan.
put that in my calendar.
Yeah, exactly. So now you guys know what you're doing.
I know.
I
Okay,
know,
thanks,
but you'll have to
Marissa.
you'll have to
Welcome.
remind me.
Yeah,
I won't
exactly.
remember.
Exactly. All right. So should we get into some knitting
Sure.
first?
Yeah, definitely.
I only have one finished object. I'll show you.
You
my,
win.
Yep. But it was almost done
Oh,
last
we have that.
last time,
Mhm.
and
Yes.
this is my Pure Joy.
Oh
all
my God,
finished
it's so beautiful.
So nice.
That's
so
Hedgehog
lovely.
and Query.
Hedgehog
Mhm.
and Query. Yeah.
Boy, that's
Yes.
fantastic.
And we have some lovely, as you know, shawl sets from
Janelle.
from Query. She was
I'm
here
gonna go
with us.
grab a couple.
Yeah, she was here with us on our last podcast,
I can't
and
put it on.
she
It's too
had
hot.
yeah, it's too, she was doing she was doing
Good vibes.
Good Vibes, and she is making progress. She was in the shop yesterday. She loves us, so she comes
Yes.
here whenever she can. But she made some really beautiful shawl sets in some 2-ply, 100% merino, and then singles, which
Sorry.
back,
Look
yeah.
back. Phone.
phone.
Okay, so here's one.
Yeah, look at
And
that.
that's
singles.
singles.
Mhm.
The
That's a
drape is
single.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yes.
I
And-
am in love. Can I just tell you, I am in love with singles now.
Right?
Isn't it
Listen, I
funny how
never
you-
used to like them.
Mm.
Now I like them.
Love them.
Yeah.
Love them.
This is called Tiger Lily. If anybody wants them, I'm more than happy to ship
Yeah, we
them. So
will
we'll
ship-
tell you the
yep.
names.
Yep.
Folk tales.
If you like a
Mhm.
purpley periwinkle.
Mm-hmm. And then we have some the 2-ply.
Mhm.
So this one is incandescent.
Oh
So
my
it's kind of like
gosh.
a it's not really showing up all that great.
Mm.
on
It's,
the-
Oh,
it's
it's
more
just-
like an
it's like-
aqua,
Yeah,
like a
like a
greeny,
tealy, yeah.
tealy color.
It looks
And
like
the
dark
and the
blue.
colors in that. Oh my, I'll take that.
I know, right?
Will you ship that to
Okay.
me? I'll have
That-
that one.
That's the same one.
Yeah.
This I love this.
Isn't
one.
that fantastic?
Well, this is more of like teal. This
Mhm.
one,
Right.
not blue. And this one's called Expecto.
Patronum.
Oh, it's
Patronum.
from,
From
Harry
Harry
Potter.
Potter.
No, I've never read Harry Potter.
But look at those greens.
it's
Our favorite
fantastic.
green is in there, and
Yeah.
just really, really pretty. The 2-plies, 100% merino. They're $50 for the set, and the singles are $54. Right,
Mhm.
$54.
Yep.
So that's
They're
you
gorgeous.
could do the
So-
Pure Joy or the
Good
the
Vibes.
Good Vibes.
Really, any shawl that's out there that you need
Right.
a solid and a multi
Right.
for.
Just incredibly
Some of
beautiful.
Casapinka's shawls would work well
Yep.
with the sets.
Absolutely.
So, hey, Bronny.
Hi, Bronny.
Yeah, so my Pure Joy, that's it. That's the only thing I got done.
We
What do
have
you
the
got?
deep end
Lovely.
because we
Deep-
never showed it finished.
No, because I wore it and took it home, remember?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
That, I forgot about that.
But we have a lot more colors
But
that are
look,
coming in
We
also.
have a lot of colors here and,
And
plus
coming
coming
in.
in.
Oh,
So,
come on.
and it's gorgeous.
A lot of our customers have made a couple of
yeah.
them.
Mm-hmm. It wears really
Yeah,
well.
and it's
Wait, this one
really
I think I can put
fast.
on. Let me see. I just want to feel it.
Yeah.
so light
And it's so
yeah.
fast.
So
I
this
mean,
is
really.
So it's the Gima again, and it's almost like a tape.
Yes, it's 100%
percent
cotton.
Mm,
It's just
Mm.
perfect for this time of year. Or really, I'd wear it all year.
I would.
It feels great.
I would wear
Doesn't
that
it?
one all year.
It feels great.
Yeah, it's really.
Okay.
All right,
Hello.
where were we now?
Yeah,
Yeah, we were talking
Gima,
about,
deep end.
Deep end, yeah. I like it. Feels great. It's very light.
Mhm.
It's
It
nice,
was
right?
just enough to
great.
wear in a restaurant. You know, when
Yeah.
you've got the air conditioning.
And there's so many
pouring down.
colors. Oh my gosh.
So and Ito, it's
Take 6
oh
skeins
my goodness, and
$8.50
the
a
colors
skein.
are gorgeous. Yeah.
and
they
very,
really are.
very quick knit.
So many permutations for the. I mean,
Yeah.
there isn't a bad.
No,
There really isn't a
There
bad.
really isn't. They made
maybe
all their
one.
colors that go together.
But I mean a combination. You know, that
Exactly.
Almost you can make them almost all of them work. So
Exactly.
yeah.
All right. What do you have? You don't have anything finished?
I have whips.
Okay.
Me too.
Me
Whips.
too.
Lots of whips.
Summer.
Yeah.
I
Whips.
only have 3. So
All right.
Well,
what do you got?
go ahead, Gail. You
All
go.
right. I have, first of all, I think that you can't even appreciate this.
Oh,
This
I
is-
wound this. We wound
yeah.
it 3 times because
Yeah.
we had to touch it so much.
Janelle came in. You all know Janelle from Query,
Yeah.
and she brought this in.
Oh,
And
It's
I'm
blowing out.
you can't really see the color. It goes from like a green, tealy green to blue.
I would say there
It's
were
looking
maybe
blue.
10 little skeins
Yes.
in a gradient.
And we did a
Yep.
anti magic
We
cake.
did magic.
So
Yep, we did a magic cake right off the Swift. So as soon
Correct.
as one was done, we put another little one on, did
Yeah.
the magic knot,
right.
and then just wound it. Because as you all know, when you're doing a lot of lace knitting, it's
Hard
sometimes
to hide your ends.
yeah, it's hard.
Mhm.
But
So,
this is a
Mm.
test yarn for her, and there is cashmere,
Mhm.
silk,
Mhm,
merino.
mhm.
It's really
It's very soft.
it's fantastic. The
soft.
drape's going to be amazing.
Mm.
Yeah.
You can look online. I'm doing a Boo Knits called Rain Shine, so hopefully I have a lot of it done next week. But
But it's so nice.
if Janelle likes what it looks like and how it acts after I wash it, then
Mhm.
she may start doing these. So hopefully it
Sneak
works out because
Sneak
yeah,
peek. Lucky.
this
lucky
is
you.
really really beautiful.
Yeah.
Really beautiful. I
Yeah.
wish you could feel it,
It's
but
so
Yeah.
nice. So
that'll
it goes.
probably
So
happen
it's
in a few years.
merino, and then the silk content.
correct. And then the cashmere.
and then the cashmere.
Yeah.
So
okay.
that's
Yeah.
why it's got that almost like a glaze.
Yeah, it
look
has a
to
nice
it
shine
because
to
of
it.
the silk.
Yeah, it's really
so
beautiful.
But what did she? It was interesting because silk doesn't always take the dye,
Right.
so she had
wanted,
to really saturate
Yes.
it to get the good colors.
right, and she was afraid that it may bleed,
Mhm.
so that's why
So
she
this
wants
is
to
a
test.
real
This
test
is a real
run.
test.
Yeah, a
Mhm.
real test
Well, we'll
run.
let you know. Stay tuned.
Yeah,
stay
so I'm
tuned.
excited. Very
we
excited.
Are too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Shall I move
yes,
on
we
to
are
the next
too.
Yeah,
whip?
I
we
am
are.
too.
Yeah, hurry up, will you?
All right, my next whip. This is done with Road to China light lace. There's baby alpaca, cashmere, and silk, if I'm not mistaken. And this is called the Madison Scarf. It is uber easy.
Yep,
It's
yep.
6 rows. If you could feel it, you would cry. It's fantastic.
And this is coming to
Yes,
the shop.
we'll have it at the shop. If
Mhm.
you're interested, we're going to have lots of pretty colors. It takes one skein. It's like a $36 project.
Yeah.
I
But
have,
it's a ton of yardage.
but
Is it-
there's 600
600,
and
yeah.
something, in that
so
skein
it's-
of yarn.
And with the cashmere, I mean, you.
It's just it's outrageous.
It
You
the
know,
Road to
is.
China.
Road to China is
base
fantastic.
Is,
Anything.
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Road to
It's
China.
pretty though, isn't
anything.
it?
Yeah.
And
It's
it's so
beautiful.
easy, so easy.
Yeah.
It's like what you do when you want to just take a break from all your lace knitting or your
Wow.
thinking knitting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I have. Can you tell I'm like I have knitting ADD. I have a million things started. So then this is a knit along that we're doing with the shop. Some of the girls in the shop, and Anne can jump in and show you hers. But this is Anna Dalby's Mystic Roses. And yeah, it's really lovely. I'm using Wash My Lace, One Red Shoe, and it's just
From Anzula.
from Anzula. The color I think is just fantastic.
It's such a great
it's a
red.
popular
It's a really
color.
red, good red.
Yeah, they
So
do.
that's mine, and Anne has hers
And
going,
mine
and
is
she'll
right
show you hers.
here.
Oh, look
So-
at that! And that's the Jagger spun. Good
Yeah.
Lord,
Yeah.
that's so
If you
fantastic.
pull it down in the middle, I don't know there.
Yeah, hold it up a
So
bit,
you
Anne. Yeah, there you
oh,
go.
there we go. That way.
Look at how
There we
beautiful that
go.
is. Isn't that fantastic?
So-
There's a vein that goes up through the front
Mhm.
and then along both
Mhm.
sides here, and then the pattern grows from the
Yeah.
point out here and gets bigger and bigger. My gosh, it's so
So
beautiful.
the Jagger spun is wool and silk, 50-50. And,
just beautiful.
I'm a fan of the Jagger spun lace because I think
I do too. The drape is
it's
fantastic.
so nice. It's
and
nice
it travels
Yeah.
well because I have
Yeah.
a few shawls in
Yep,
it.
it's-
I throw it in my suitcase in a
Yeah.
ball. It always
Yeah.
looks good. Mine
Yeah.
has to be 15 years old, one of them that I made that I wear all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah, it's
Now-
a great yarn.
It is. It's
Moving
pretty.
swiftly along, I have, if anybody's doing the Anna Dalby Mystic Sunset knit along and you don't want a spoiler, please just close your eyes for a minute because I'm going to show mine. The second clue comes out today. She did this in a swatch and then 2 clues. So this was the first clue. And it looks like that. And these are little asters, flowers. And my color goes from this light orange up to
There we
ultraviolet.
go.
Yeah, to an
Oh.
ultraviolet. And it's called Mystic Sunset. I did use a fiber optics paint box, the footnotes, and then sterling in the footnotes. So the orange is tangerine to ultraviolet, and then the gray is called sterling, both by fiber
This
optics.
is gonna be so
Yeah.
pretty. How big is
Yeah,
it? Gail? Pretty
should,
big.
I don't know.
Oh,
It's
we
a
don't know. It's a
mystery.
I don't
mystery.
know.
It's a mystery.
So,
Sure.
but I have to say, I did the first part in probably 2
Mm.
days. It was so much
Mm.
fun. The little asters are kind of fun to
Mm.
do. I had never done it before. You don't need to be, anybody could, it's very simple. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, so the last whip that I have, these are circle socks, and it's a free pattern on Ravelry, and they are very, very fun. Guess what yarn I'm using? Oh, yep, can't be Janelle's. Of course it is. And I have to say, it is such a fun project. So these are going to be for Melina. She's very excited. She's like, Mom, they done yet? I'm like, please, dear gosh, I have so much to do. But anyways, so that would be my whips that I
A lot of
brought.
whips.
Yeah, these are only the ones I brought.
Mm.
I just about finished. I showed the shark blanket last time.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
If I don't have it, I'll have a picture of it. It's all done now. All the pieces are done. The teeth are sewn in. All I have to do is sew the fins on, and it's
Mhm.
done, and put
Cute.
the eye on, and I'm done.
I know. Receiver
So,
said I.
Yeah,
did that.
exactly. So that's that.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to go,
Sure.
Marissa?
I don't really have too much.
Lucky.
I love your
Well-
bag. Your gnome bag.
Isn't it cute?
So cute.
Yeah.
Here it is.
I can't remember.
Okay, so I started a sock. I started with my Gilmore Girls socks, and
Oh.
if any, I don't know if you guys all saw the news, but get ready in November because that's when Gilmore Girls is coming out. November
watching
25th
that.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
on
what are they?
Netflix.
Netflix. Nice. Very nice.
Okay, sorry.
Alright.
This is going to be. We'll see how this podcast comes out.
Yeah.
We're very popular.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was just a customer.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so this is
Oh, I
my
love it.
sock.
Oh.
I know.
Oh
This
my gosh.
is
Blueberry waffle.
Blueberry Waffles, and it's Mr. and Mrs. Gilmore
Ugh.
from Query Fiber. And I just did a little rib at the top, and then I did the Blueberry Waffles pattern. I did
look
a
at that.
Fish Lips Kiss heel.
Is that your first one?
No, second.
No, I get it.
But I think it's the
Second one.
first one that
That's
I think I
perfect.
did pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I took it out because I messed up, and so I took it all back. But it was very easy to take back, just rip back. And so now I'm on the foot.
She says.
It was.
So
It was
easy
simple.
to
It
rip
was.
back.
It just. I just
Yeah.
ripped it out, and then and I'm using Chai Goose
Mm.
2.25s double points.
I like the 2.25,
Mm-hmm.
Which translates to
The one
It's a
US
one.
one.
US one.
but it could. But the ones they also call it 2.50.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
that's right. That whole needle
Yeah.
thing.
Yep. So I'm getting there.
I love it. Are they for
Yeah.
you?
Of course.
Of course
yeah,
they
those
are.
are really
They are.
really nice.
You're nice.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
that's I have another whip, but it's at home and I can't really show it because it's for someone that watches the podcast. So
There
I
is
can't-
that.
Oh. Oh.
yeah.
Mm.
So maybe when it's all done, maybe I'll bring it out when it's all done. But I'm trying to get ahead for Christmas. You know, we had our yarn. Oh, that was the other thing we had. We had our yarn tasters, and we had Christmas in July, and that got me thinking about
Maybe doing
Christmas.
stuff.
I think
doing
you got
stuff.
everybody thinking, hopefully.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So so that's why I started working on something, but I can't show you. I'm sorry. I know it's kind of a tease, but
Well, that is a tease.
I know.
Yeah.
But
But makes it more worth waiting
Yeah.
for, right?
I know exactly. So that sock really has been the only thing that I've been working on. I want to do a few other things, but
How are we
I've got
doing
'em
on our
all-
summer of socks?
There's
people
a
are
lot of
adding. Yeah,
people
people.
adding,
I forget
yeah.
how many.
Holy
I've
cows.
done just the
I'm not
Rose
doing
City
that well.
rollers.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Rose City
Yeah.
Rollers. Yeah, we can't
Not
win a prize
either.
anyway.
No.
So
I have 3 done, but
I'm gonna do another pair for. I'm gonna do a pair for Christmas. There's a lot of good sock patterns out there now
oh
too.
my gosh,
Mm.
yeah.
I don't know if people have. I'm going to try the Pebbles sock pattern. It's by Mina from the Knitting Expat podcast. She came out with 4 sock patterns. I think it's like Cobblestone, Pebble, and 2 others.
They're all on
And they're
Ravelry.
all on Ravelry, and they're just kind of like textured sock
Nice.
patterns.
Kind of like the one that you just showed.
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
kind of like a blueberry
Yeah.
waffle. Like
So it's
you know,
good for
take on a-
stripe too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think so. I
Mm.
think a lot of hers were done in kind of variegated.
Hmm.
But a lot of people have done that. So I think I have Cobblestone. I think I'm going to try that one.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to look at those.
Yeah, you should and if someone's looking for a good sock pattern,
Mhm.
I think they're for basic beginner
Cool.
knitters.
Mhm.
So
Good.
something to think about
Yep.
instead of
Yeah.
doing the same one all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's
And what's your whips in?
Sad.
And
for
I just had the 2 whips, the Mystic Roses, and I'm doing a
Oh,
baby
God,
blanket.
this is so
And
beautiful.
it's so very soft. It's
Mm.
called Basil. I'll show you the book that it comes in. It's a Kelborn Woolens, the baby collection.
such cute
I
things in
love
there.
Yeah,
that
it's a
book.
really good book. You can get the whole book on Ravelry as an ebook,
Mhm.
but I don't think you can buy the patterns individually yet. And this is what it's going to look like. So you start from the center. I used a pinhole center, which is just easiest for me. And you can Google that, or it's on YouTube. I think Tin Can Knits uses that in the
Mhm.
middle of her Vivid blanket,
Mhm.
and that
Oh, yeah.
is a good little tutorial on that. So you start in the middle and you work out. And I am using Anzula Dreamy,
So beautiful.
which is really
Dreamy.
beautiful. Dreamy. It's
Mm.
very dreamy. It's
Boy, that's
merino,
such a pretty pattern.
It
cashmere,
really is pretty.
and silk. Very similar to the Squishy, which is merino, cashmere, and nylon.
Mhm.
Very
Sames.
similar. This is a little bit shinier because it has the silk.
The silk.
But
Mhm.
it's fun to do. It's a 4-pattern repeat.
How many skeins? in?
And well, so the pattern was written for canopy fingering and 600 yards of that, so 3 skeins. I have 2 yards of the Dreamy,
2 skeins.
2, yeah, or that 2
Yeah.
skeins, yeah. So
2
I'm
yards
just gonna
isn't gonna
keep
take you
no,
far.
no. So I'm just gonna keep going until I've used all of this
Yeah.
yarn.
Yeah, because it's a blanket.
Right, it's a blanket, and then
Are you going to trim it in another
I'm gonna
color?
trim it in probably
The gray.
the green.
Oh,
Or-
like
well,
that.
yeah. So I really didn't want to pick a color yet, but green is going to be a good color for
Mhm.
it. So I
Mhm.
think I need to order that.
Yeah, really beautiful.
Mm.
Beautiful.
So we will be
beautiful.
placing a little bit of a special order to Anzula. If anybody out there needs
Yeah.
anything, just give us a call,
Mhm.
give us a holler. Takes about 4 to 6 weeks. So
Yeah, it does take a little while.
yeah, it takes a while. So, and then I talked about my color gamp the last
Mm.
time. I didn't make great progress, but
Well, at least people can see
yeah.
Right.
what you're talking about.
I'm in the process of doing a little bit of petal work. I dressed the loom. This is the
Oh, yeah.
15-inch flip, and so I've kind of kept with
Those
the
colors.
spectrum, from reds to the purples.
Yep.
So the weft, the yarn that I'll be weaving with is going to be in the same order. And so the red will cross the red, but it'll also cross the orange, the yellow, the green, and so on. And
Mhm.
Mhm.
so it's a really good sampler to see what the colors will look like when they cross one another.
So
So,
pretty.
Really
Um,
pretty. They're so bright.
They're very bright. I
That's
think
a
it's going to
happy
be
one.
fun, and I made it wide enough so that it can be worn. So I think
Right.
Okay.
I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
So
pretty.
I just need to have some weaving time.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Sit down
We
and
just need time.
time.
We do
yeah.
have
No.
customer corner.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Mhm.
Okay, so all right. So this is one of this was made by Elaine, and
Casapinka.
yeah, this was Bronnie's Casapinka's pattern called Quindici,
Mhm.
and it's
Very-
her kind of boomerang style
Mhm.
shawl, but it's got some different little stitch patterns in
Texture.
there
It
and some
almost looks
texture
like
to
a
it.
stitch sampler.
Yep,
Yeah.
And then down at the end is the third.
you
Third
could use
color.
those query kits.
Yeah, you
for
could.
this.
This would be perfect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Those again.
Well, yes,
If you've
it
ever
would be.
wanted to
Yeah.
to try one of
Yeah.
these.
Really nice.
And this
Yeah, a
is
lot
nice
of-
because it looks like it really moves, so you're not getting bored doing the
Mhm.
same
Right.
thing
Mhm.
over and over.
It was nice. Elaine Gillette let
Yeah,
us
Elaine
use
did
this.
a very
Thank you,
nice
Elaine.
job.
It's
Thank you,
really
Elaine.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
And then her counterpart,
Yep, Barbara Lyons.
Barbara.
Did
Another
she
Koi
came
Pond.
in
lovely
and she,
job.
yep, and this is
Koi Pond.
Koi Pond by
Another Casapinka.
Casapinka.
Yep.
Mhm.
Bronwyn, and this was her collaboration with Janelle from Quarry Fiber, and this was the kit.
One of the many kits,
Yep.
huh?
I think I could wear this today.
Yeah,
and it kind
you
of
could.
matches my shirt. Not
Yeah.
that I need a scarf.
So because sometimes you want to see you see them online, but you want to get a good
and
look
it's
at them.
so soft. I'm
Yeah,
sure this
it
has
is.
been blocked too. Hasn't
Yes.
I'm
it?
sure.
Oh, that looks
I'm
good.
sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
It's
just
a-
pretty.
get
it's a
so
nice-
hot.
It's a nice size.
It is.
I'll be hot in about 2 seconds.
Okay, and then during Yarn Tasters, when we were talking about Christmas in July,
One
Um,
skein.
we were
quick-
trying to do one skein projects, and I've done this pattern before, and this is the Bankhead hat
It's so cute.
It's
by
really
Susie
cute.
Gorley,
You look awesome in hats, though.
Yeah,
The
that's
two
so
of you
cute.
do.
And this is one skein of perfection, but
Mhm.
I
really
like the
it's
top
one.
of it too.
It's one skein of any worsted,
Worsted weight.
Any worsted weight.
So, the Swans Island All American would be
Mhm.
Oh
beautiful.
my God, that'd be so pretty. Oh,
Nice, very
And-
nice.
oh, I should make one for my
Uh,
husband.
free pattern on Ravelry.
Mhm.
Unisex. Great, easy, quick Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, I
gift.
love the
Good
twisted
Christmas
rib
gifts.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that detail.
And she had the designer also had a couple others that we showed at Yarn
I
Tasters.
couldn't remember the
that
name
were
of them.
free.
Nicole wanted the name of it.
Oh, this is the one that Nicole's doing.
yeah,
the
but there was
Bankhead.
another one with lace in it, and I
Mhm.
couldn't remember the
Oh.
name of it.
If you go under Bankhead and then click on the designer's name, Susie Gorley, it will bring you to her.
All right, Nicole.
Her.
Susie Gorley.
Yep.
This I love.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
we all want to do
Karen.
this. Karen Higgs.
Karen Higgs, our crocheter extraordinaire.
This is fantastic. Oh, Karen.
Mm,
Karen, don't leave.
we're not
I know.
talking
Is that
Look.
outrageous? That's crocheted.
about.
I thought it was knit. I saw
Mm.
this. I go, what kind of stitch is that?
Mm.
No, it's
So we
The
are
way
all
it
doing
changes
Welcome Back
directions.
Garter here.
Yes.
So
Right.
Karen always likes to find something that
A counterpart
for
in crochet.
And this was actually design Tectonic, right?
Yes.
And the
Mhm.
design is by Ben. What the heck is his last name? He works for Schacht.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't know that.
Ben. Here we go. It's Tectonic, and I just have Ben. He
Oh,
works
Ben.
for Schacht Looms.
Look at the buttons.
Yeah.
And you can wear it buttoned
It's
or not.
Right. It's so pretty. You can
Oh,
do it in a
I
Mobius
love
and
everything
rebutton
she
it.
did.
it's
And
really
super
pretty.
soft.
And so
Oh,
what?
so beautiful.
What kind of yarn does she say?
She so
you could
she
use the
used
queer. You could use
three-
these again too,
three
though.
different colors of a fingering weight.
Right.
Mhm.
So she used a green, a black, and then a variegated.
So beautiful.
So you can use anything. really.
Yeah, fantastic.
And the pattern actually calls for only two colors. So she just modified.
She did her
it a
own
little bit.
thing.
She
Yeah.
did her own thing. Karen.
God, I love
And
it.
then this.
This is for Rachel.
Mhm.
Yep.
And this is done out of the Aini from
Barocco.
Barocco. It's distributed by Barocco, and it's in a mono yarn, and it's
Oh, that's so
again
beautiful.
it's silk and
And it's a Quinson
Alp-
Company pattern, yeah?
alpaca and silk, and it's gosh, I suppose
That is...
You know what?
It
we'll
looks.
put-
It looks like
it's-
a lace knit.
it does.
Yeah, it does.
It is gorgeous. Rachel, you're a lucky girl.
Yes. Oh, my
Oh.
gosh. She is such an amazing crocheter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
It really
just-
looks. It looks like
It
you
does.
knit it.
Yeah, it looks like the leaves that
Mhm.
we're doing
Yep.
in our Mystic
Yes,
Roses.
yep. It's just beautiful, and I think she used
what's the name of
5
it?
or
Do we know?
7. No, we'll find
Okay.
out and put it on the.
Yeah.
I'll put it on
What
the
do you call them?
screen.
The doodles. The
Yeah, doobly doo.
doobly.
The doobly doo.
Yep. Okay.
We have some news, yeah?
Yeah. Well, let me just do the podcast.
Yeah.
Just so you know,
Give them a little-
that's really kind of what I've been doing this week since it's really been too hot to do anything. I've just been sitting at home, and I came across a couple of new podcasts, and you guys should check them out. One is called Hey Sister, and they only have 4 episodes out, and they are adorable. They're 2 sisters, Tabby and Rachel, and they have little kids who are playing around, so you can hear them in the background. Sometimes they're up on mom's lap, and Rachel is a very new knitter. She's only been knitting for 2 months,
Oh, wow.
and she's knitting socks, she's knitting a sweater, she's gonna make a hat,
Good for her.
and yeah, no fear.
Does her sister knit?
And her sister knits, and
Is that her lifeline?
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
so. I think so. But they seem to be doing their own thing. But they're funny because if one picks one, the other picks the same. They have to do the same sweater, same socks, same everything. They're adorable. So you should check them out. And then the other one, it's 2 more. One is called Dog Dare Podcast, and that's David. and he's just starting out too. And it's always interesting to get a man's perspective on knitting. And he also does weaving. He does sayori weaving. And so and I think he crochets and he knits. So if you're interested in learning about that, check him out. And then one of my other favorites is called Once Upon a Corgi, because I love corgis.
So cute.
They're so adorable.
Oh.
And Gabby is the host of that, and she has 3 corgis. She sews and she knits and she dyes yarn. She has an Etsy shop.
Good Lord.
Does she sew on her podcast, Marissa?
I haven't seen her sew on, actually physically
She
sew,
has
but she
stuff
has
that she's,
she's
bags
like
and
a
things.
garment
Mm-hmm.
sewer.
Wow,
So she's
good for
made
her.
dresses
Yeah.
and tops, and I think she makes bags too. But she also dyes yarn, and I think she has a full-time job too.
Wow.
on
A
that.
slacker.
Yeah, yeah. She's just sitting
My
around,
gosh.
sitting around.
My gosh.
And then the other thing that from all the podcasts that I've watched is that starting in the fall, because I think we do have some male knitters that are watching our podcast, is that there's going to be a new magazine, and it's called Rib Magazine, and it's started by Eric from Sticks and Twine, the Sticks and
Oh.
Twine podcast, and Devin, who is on the Handmade in Woolens podcast, and his wife, I can't think of what her name is. She had a podcast, and he would kind of help produce her podcast, and then I think he has now joined her podcast, and they've packed up their stuff in New York City and moved to Vermont. And
That's
and
a
I think
nice
he's a
big change.
photographer, and that's his job. He's a visual kind of artist, and so he and Eric are putting together a magazine for men who knit and for the people who like to knit for men,
Oh, that's
because that is
that's a
What
good
a-
idea.
that's- there's
yeah,
a-
Right.
there's
it's
a
very
hole
Yep.
there
there is
in
a
that
big
market,
hole
you
because
know?
there are a lot
Yeah.
of men who knit
Yes.
and they don't want to
Mhm.
make the same things that we make,
Right.
you know, and a lot of times they have to kind of modify the
Mhm.
pattern to make it, to something, for them to wear. So yeah,
Right.
so they are collaborating with a bunch of designers, and so that is going to be out in the fall.
That's awesome. Well, is it going to be an interweave?
It's them doing it.
Okay.
It's them doing it, and there's a website called ribmag.com, and you can go and it's just, I went on it this morning, and it just kind of gives an explanation of what they're doing. They'd like to hear from male knitters as to kind of things that they like to do, how they got into knitting, kind of that sort of thing. So
How do they get in touch with? How do they get their ideas too?
I think you can just go on that. There's like a contact on that
Okay.
website, and
Yeah.
you can go and check it out. So something to look forward to.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
Um,
look forward to
yes.
it, to knitting for my
Yes,
husband.
right,
Mm.
right. So so that's sort of like podcasty news. And shop
news?
news.
Yeah.
Shop news. We kind of have,
Just the mitten.
yeah, we're gonna do a club.
Yeah.
Yep. You want to talk about it?
I will talk about it. So Kelborn Woolens is having a Year of the Mitten
Love
knit
mittens.
along, and it's a mystery knit. So, but there's nothing unusual about any of their patterns. So once a month, starting August 1st, which is Monday, they will release a pattern, and then September and so on and so forth through July 2017. And our shop is going to participate. So for $30 or thereabouts, we're going to offer club membership, and with that you will get the patterns. We'll buy the pattern for you on Ravelry, so it will be in your Ravelry library. But when you join through us, you will have you'll be eligible for the prizes that we're going to give on every month. If you finish your mittens, you'll be eligible to win a prize, and then a grand prize at the end if you've finished all of them. And the first Saturday of the month, we will have a knit along specifically for the mitten from 10 to 12 at the shop if you need help with anything, because mystery knits are kind of, if you don't actually have a visual and you've got an instruction, a knitting instruction or a particular pattern, and you're not sure about it because you can't see it, sometimes it's nice to sit with a group of people who are working on the same thing.
Right.
So
And I think
And
there's
they're
going to be
using
skills.
and they're
yeah,
using Cumbria fingering, which is
and we'll have it
beautiful.
here.
Yep,
Mhm.
we will have it here.
And we
It's a
can
really,
ship it out.
We can ship it out, and so for $30, or thereabouts. We're not really sure. We have to figure out the pricing on that. It won't be much more than that. That'll get you into the club, and then every
eligible
month,
for prizes.
right, and all of that. You can come in and have some knit time from 10 to 12 at the shop on
And
Saturday.
instructional
it's,
help.
Yep,
Yep.
it's usually closed to open knit on Saturday because we've got some other classes going on in the back. But and then every month we'll have
The new
at
yarn.
least one new color of the Cumbria for you to pick from. So the nice thing is it's the same yarn, so
Mhm.
you'll get really familiar with the yarn. It's a nice 100% wool. Is that a blend, the Cumbria fingering?
I
think
want
it
to
might
say
be a
yes.
little bit of a blend,
I want to say yes.
but it's a really nice yarn. So that will start on Monday. So you can call the shop if you're interested. You can give us your Ravelry information and a credit card over the phone, or come on in and we'll get you started. So next Saturday, the 6th of August, will be the first
I'm excited.
knit along.
Yeah, it'll be
excited.
fun.
I think mittens are fun.
Mittens
and,
are fun, and that's not a
and
big
it's
time
like
commitment.
no, and it's almost quicker than socks.
And
Yeah.
if you start now, there's a few Christmas
Right,
gifts done.
right, exactly.
Right.
Yeah. So I think it sounds like a lot of fun, and the girls at Kelborn Woolens, they always do a really nice job with their
Yeah.
pattern development. So
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
yeah, so they know we're in. They know
Yep.
we're in on the year of the mitten.
Yep.
So I think it'll be fun, and for the rest of the summer, early fall, it's a nice project, or really any time of the year.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah, it's like
to carry
it's like
to
socks.
carry. It's like socks.
Right,
Mhm.
exactly.
Carry it with you. Nice portable project.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
so that's that for
Yeah.
the year of the mitten
Yeah.
club. Mm.
Yeah, I can't think of any other.
The Ravelry
Shop now.
putting the name up.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we have 238 subscribers. Thank you so much on
Yes.
YouTube.
It's awesome.
And we have over 100 people in our Ravelry group.
Remember when we had 35?
I know, we're so
I'm
excited.
so happy.
35.
I know there's like I think there was well, if you take out the three of us, there's like 103 other people that have
count.
signed up. Well, yeah, but so we're gonna give away a prize, and you have to go to the Ravelry group to enter, and I'm gonna put up a thread in the Ravelry group, and the question's going to be just simple. What are you going to make? What do you looking forward to making in the fall? Because that's usually when people start gearing up for some bigger projects.
Yeah.
And so we'd like to just hear, maybe you'll inspire us to say, hey, yeah, that's a great
Right.
project. You know, I'm on board with that. And so we'll leave it open for a week. And I'll try and get it up later today. Definitely it'll be up by tomorrow. So we'll leave it up maybe till next Friday or Saturday. And then we'll draw.
random generate a-
Yeah, we'll do a draw, and then or maybe we should leave it up until the next podcast.
Yeah.
For 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because then we can draw it and
And then we can
announce
do it right
for
then and there.
Yeah, yep. We'll have it all set to go. So we'll leave it up until just before the next podcast.
Which is the 11th.
Yes. So
Yes.
2 weeks. So 2
Yeah.
weeks we'll leave it up for.
Yeah.
And we'll have an Ask Us Anything thread too. And so if you have any questions about us or the shop or anything, you can just write your question and we will try.
Hopefully we'll have an answer.
Yeah, hopefully.
Right.
No guarantees.
Yeah.
No guarantees on that.
Usually the three of us, though, we come
Yeah,
up
with the
that.
three of
yeah.
us, we can
Yeah.
usually.
We'll come up with something.
Yeah.
And so we'll answer those on the podcast. And so we really thank you for
Yeah.
supporting us
Yep, thank you
and
so much. Yep.
writing comments,
Yeah, we love this.
reading the
It's so
comments on
fun.
YouTube, and seeing all of your socks keep going on the Summer of the Sock knit along. And a lot of people have been adding their finished objects, and so that's been great to see. I don't comment on it because I don't want to just add that for when we count up for the prize at the end of that. So I will check Love on it,
Mhm.
and so that's it.
I think so.
I think so.
Okay.
All right, I'm good.
All right.
I'm
Well,
good.
everybody,
All
have a
right.
great 2 weeks, and we'll
Yep.
see you then.
See you
See
then.
you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.